Different things to different people. That's what happiness is to a preacher. It's a prayer, prayer, prayer to the Beatles. It's a yeah, yeah, yeah to a golfer. It's a hole-in-one to a father. It's a brand new son. Happiness is,
Happiness is,
happiness is,
happiness is,
happiness is.
happiness is.
Different things to different people. That's what happiness is.
To a sailor, it's the sea, sea, sea. To my mother, why it's me, me, me. To the birdies, it's the sky above. But to my mind, it's the one I love.
Happiness is,
Happiness is,
happiness is,
happiness is,
happiness is.
happiness is.
Different things to different people. That's what happiness is.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, my good friends, happiness is different things to different people. And we hope to bring you lots of happiness during this next hour. So sit back, relax, and we'll do our very best to keep you happy.
There you have it. As Lawrence said, different strokes for different folks. I guess if you ask me what makes me happy, I'd have to say one of the things is doing just what I'm doing now, hosting a Welk show and spending time with you. And also looking at this fabulous view. Isn't it spectacular? This is the Rimrock area on the hills above the Welk Resort, and it is truly beautiful. You know, just for fun, I asked some of the other members of the show what makes them happy. And I got some pretty interesting answers. I'll share them with you as we go along. But meanwhile, here are two singers who have brought a lot of happiness to listeners everywhere with their superb singing, Guy and Ralna.
Evening shadows make me blue when each weary day is through. How I long to be with you, my happiness. Every day I reminisce, dreaming of your tender kiss. Always thinking how I miss my happiness. A million years it seems have gone by since we shared our dreams, but I'll hold you again. There'll be no blue memories then, where the skies are gray or blue. Any place on earth will do, just as long as I'm with you, my happiness. Where the skies are gray or blue, any place on earth will do, just as long as I'm with you, my
Boy, you look all happy here. You're in a perfect mood for this show.
I'm happy tonight.
Let's see if we can't get everybody in the mood, and I think this will do it. We're going to have some dance music from the Champagne Music Makers.
Yes, and this song is right in keeping with the theme of our show. It's entitled, I Whistle. Wait a minute, one more time. I Whistle a Happy Tune.
I could never whistle at all until Ralna taught me her special technique. See if I can still do it. Yeah! You know, being in love with someone special makes most of us pretty happy. And that sure is true for Norma Zimmer. She and her husband, Randy, have been married for many years now, and they're still just as much in love as ever. I think that's what keeps Norma happy. So here she is to sing a wonderful song from a wonderful musical about a wonderful guy.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as the moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
There's a secret to the success of happiness in the title of this next song from Do Re Mi. Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy. Make just one heart the heart you sing to. One smile that cheers you. One face that lights when it nears you. One girl you're everything to. Fame, if you win it, comes and goes in a minute. Where's the real stuff in life to cling to? Love is the answer. Someone to love is the answer. Once you found her, build your world around her. Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy, and you will be happy too. And you will be happy too. Yes, you make someone happy. Thank you. You know, these next two great performers that we have, even when they're only walking, they're walking happy. And they're certainly worth watching. So let's watch Bobby and Cissy.
There's a kind of walk you walk when you feel like crowing. There's a kind of walk you you walk when you're on your way. There's the kind of walk you walk when your pride is showing. There's the kind of walk you walk when today's your day. Just keep walking, walking, walking. Just keep walking, walking, walking. Just keep walking, and your heart's a valentine.
Young couple, Cissy and Bobby. I'm sure many of you folks will remember a famous recording by the great tenor Jan Pierce. Well, here's Joe Feeney with the Bluebird of Happiness.
Be like I, hold your head up high, till you find the bluebird of happiness. You will find greater peace of mind, knowing there's a bluebird of happiness. And when he sings to you, though you're deep in blue, you will see a ray of light creep through, and so remember this: life is no abyss. Somewhere there's a bluebird of happiness. And when he sings to you, though you're deep in blue, you will see a ray of light creep through, and so remember this: life is no abyss. Somewhere there's a bluebird of
Isn't that a magnificent voice? Just wonderful. Joe recently bought a condo in Palm Springs, and between concert tours, you'll find him out on the golf course playing his favorite game. That's what makes him happy. Incidentally, Joe's son Chris often accompanies him on tour, and like father, like son, I guess, because Chris also has a terrific voice. Some of you may remember Chris from the Christmas shows when Joe would bring his whole family to the studio. Incidentally, when I asked various members of the show what made them happy, Bobby Burgess said immediately, dancing. I love it. I'm just happy I can earn a living doing what I love. Well, Bobby, I think most of us feel the same way. Cissy King just laughed and said she's very happy with her single life, thank you, and enjoys teaching classes in self-confidence to seniors who are perhaps a little shy. It's wonderful to watch people blossom out of their shell. Bobby's father-in-law, Myron Floren, is without a doubt the travelingest man on the show. He's on tour almost every week, 52 weeks a year, flying to engagements all over the country from his home in Rolling Hills, California. I think he flew over 100,000 miles last year alone. Well, obviously that's what makes him happy, so this song is entirely appropriate. The Happy Wanderer.
Thank you. Mighty fine, fellas. You know, just in case you don't recognize the performers in this next number, I'd better tell you they're Sandi, Gail, and Mary Lou, our new girl trio. And I think one good reason they're being so well received is because they practice the philosophy in their song.
Gray skies are gonna clear up, put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up, put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy, it's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook, stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look, slap on a happy grin. Sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Gray skies are gonna clear up, put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up, put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy, it's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook, stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look, slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy, put on a happy, put on a happy face.
like that makeup and those hats. That was one of the first times that Sandi, Gail, and I sang together as a trio. That came about, incidentally, because Sandi's partner, Sally Flynn, had left the show, and Lawrence decided to try putting the three of us together and see how we sounded. Well, usually trios or quartets with the best blend are made up of members of the same family, like the Lennon sisters or the McGuire sisters, because, well, because they're members of the same family. We were a little anxious about how we would sound, but as it turned out, we did have a pretty good blend, and that made us happy. Now, here's Bob Ralston to play one of the most famous happy songs of all times. It was used as a political theme for years, until Barbra Streisand came along in the 60s and gave it added luster with her unique version. You all know this one. Happy Days Are Here Again. Bob is the resident organist and musical director in one of the largest churches in Los Angeles and makes frequent concert appearances. Jimmy Roberts has to be one of the nicest men who ever lived. Lawrence always referred to him as the ladies' favorite, but I think he's everybody's favorite. It was such a pleasure to see him recently when we all gathered in Nashville to pay tribute to Lawrence on that wonderful PBS special. I can't tell you how exciting it was to get together with our old pals, some of whom we hadn't seen in quite some time, and performing in the show was thrilling. There was something about paying tribute to Lawrence from the stage of the Opry House in front of thousands of his fans. That certainly made all of us very happy. Now, here's Jimmy to sing about one thing in particular that would make him happy. Okay, Jimmy, what is it?
I want to go where you go, do what you do, love when you love, then I'll be happy. I want to sigh when you sigh, cry when you cry, smile when you smile, then I'll be happy. If you go north or south, if you go east or west, I'll follow you, sweetheart, and share your little love nest. I want to go where you go, do what you do, love when you love, then I'll be happy. If you go north or south, if you go east or west, I'll follow you, sweetheart, and share your little love nest. I want to go where you go, do what you do, love when you love, then I'll be happy. I'll love you, love, then I'll be happy. Love when you love, then I'll be happy.
Well, the boys really got into the spirit of the 20s. Jimmy had some nice support from Bob Ralston, Neil Levang, Richard Maloof, and Johnny Klein. A few years ago, Andy Williams had a hit record of the song titled Happy Hard. We bring you a big band arrangement of the song and we invite you all to dance. Thank you. Next, Ralna returns for a solo, and this young lady really puts her heart into a song. This song was introduced in a show titled Cabin in the Sky.
It seems like happiness is just a thing called Joe. He's got a smile that make the lilacs wanna grow. He's got a way that make the angels heave a sigh when they know little Joe's passing by. Sometimes the cabin's blue and the table's bare, but when he kisses me, it's Christmas everywhere. Troubles fly away and life is easy go. Does he love me? That's all I need to know. Seems like happiness is just a thing called Joe. Troubles fly away and life is easy go. Does he love me good? That's all I need to know. Seems like happiness is just a thing called
Doesn't she have a terrific voice? Ralna's mom, Lena Bell, once told me that Ralna began singing before she could talk. She would come toddling around the corner of the house singing some little song that only she knew. Singing makes Ralna happy, and I know it makes a lot of other people happy, too. Henry Cuesta is acknowledged to be one of the world's great clarinetists, and here's an example of his artistry. He's going to play Sometimes I'm Happy. Well, I guess that title could describe all of us from time to time. Henry?
Cuesta, what a wonderful clarinet man. All of us may have different goals in life, but basically I think we all want pretty much the same thing. This song by Dick Dale tells the story.
Say, waiter, would you kindly stop? Take my order, please. Tonight I'm full of emptiness and old-time memories. So I need something special that'll chase the blues away and help me to forget about the dreams of yesterday. Just bring me one cup of happiness and one piece of mind. I'll take the biggest slice of life that you can find. I think that's all I'm gonna need to leave the blues behind. One cup of happiness and one piece of mind. You know it may sound funny, but when I was passing by, the sign up in your window is the thing that caught my eye. I don't recall exactly, but I do believe it said, we're guaranteed to satisfy, so you go right ahead. And bring me one cup of happiness and one piece of mind. I'll take the biggest slice of life that you can find. I think that's all I'm gonna need to leave the blues behind. One cup of happiness and one piece of mind. Thank you. Thank you, Lance.
Well, I don't know if you can get happiness by ordering it in a restaurant, but I do know what makes Dick happy. Like most performers, he loves to entertain, and that was never more evident than when he sang that new song America Is on the PBS special From the Heart. If you haven't seen that show that we're all so proud of, watch for it soon on this channel. I'm getting confused with all this happiness, but Arthur Duncan says he knows what makes him happy. Let's find out.
I know when I'm happy, my feet are on the go.
Art knows when he's happy, his feet go tip-tap-toe.
I know when I'm happy, my feet are on the go.
Art knows when he's happy, that's the way he makes his dough.
One more time. One, two, three, four. That's all.
Arthur has been going great guns lately, not only appearing in concerts all around the country, but also sailing around the world, entertaining passengers on the Holland American cruise ships. Arthur is one of the truly great tap dancers, and people just love to watch him perform. All the musicians in our band are brilliant, and I can say that without bragging, it's just a fact. For example, when our first violinist, Joe Livoti, was very young, his parents took him to a violin recital by the famed Misha Elman, and Joe found his future. He remembers that all the way home on the streetcar, he kept humming the melodies he'd just heard and begging for a violin. It was the only thing in life I wanted to do after that, he says. Playing the violin has made me very happy. Well, I think I can safely say that it has made us very happy, too. Here is Joe to play the haunting Liebesfreude, Love's Joy. Joe Livoti.
music and a very nice rendition. Clay Hart is not only one of the nation's top country singers, he also writes songs. And he has one which is quite timely this evening. Clay, I'll let you sit down here and let's hear it.
Thank you, Lawrence. It's a song called Happiness is a Thing Called You. It goes like this. When I wake up in the morning and kiss your sleeping face, and you hold me close and smile that special way you do, I'll bet that any man would give the world to take my place, 'cause happiness is a thing called you. Happiness is a pretty thing called you, girl. You bring laughter and love to my world. I'll treasure tenderly the sweet love you give to me, 'cause happiness is a thing called you. No matter how the road of life seems to turn and twist, and my dreams have a way of seldom coming true, I'm a happy man, though fame and fortune I have missed, 'cause happiness is a thing called you. Happiness is a pretty thing called you, girl. You bring laughter and love to my world. I'll treasure tenderly the sweet love you bring to me, 'cause happiness is a thing called you. Through the years, though our lives will see the good and bad, our hearts will be as close as when our love was new. I will thank the Lord for all the good times that we've had, 'cause happiness is a thing called you. Happiness is a pretty thing called you, girl. You bring laughter and love to my world. I'll treasure tenderly the tender love you give to me, 'cause happiness is a thing called you. Yes, happiness is a thing called you.
Clay's song probably has a slightly different title now. Happiness is a girl named Sally. Clay and Sally Flynn fell in love on the Welk Show and have been married for 22 years. Our very first show in syndication was based in large part on the musical No No Nanette. And for our Happiness show, we picked one of its hit songs called I Want to Be Happy. It's a great song and dance number. And here's Tanya to sing it for you. And Cissy King, Bobby Burgess, Jack Immel, Arthur Duncan, and I are going to do a little tap dancing. Also, we have, well, just wait and see.
I want to be happy, but I won't be happy till I make you happy too. Life's really worth living when we are mirth given.
Oh, that was so much fun. We just had a ball rehearsing that number, trying to teach our fellas like Charlie Parlato and Kenny Trimble how to do a time step. Let's take another look, shall we? What fun. I hope you enjoyed our happiness show. As I said in the opening, happiness means different things to different people. I'm just happy that to so many of you, the Welk Show means happiness. That makes us happy, too. So until we meet again, please stay healthy and, of course, happy. So long.
Good night.